Hi there, I'm Bree, and I'm going to show you how to make an awesome cake from a box that tastes delicious and looks beautiful. So right here, we're just going to prepare our box mix like it tells us to. My box mix tells me to use 1.5 cups of water with a half cup of oil. My recipe also calls for 3 eggs. I break them into small bowls first and throw the shells into another to keep my area clean and make sure I don't get a bad egg inside my entire cake mix. And I always wash my hands too, just to make sure I don't get raw egg goo all over the place. When using my electric mixer, I like to try to make all my dry ingredients relatively moist, so when I turn it on, I don't get shot in the face with dry flour. Now we're just going to mix up our ingredients until they're thoroughly mixed, but not overmixed. So now that they're all mixed up, I'm going to transfer all my cake batter to a greased 9-inch springform pan. After the baking the cake, I'm going to put it on a turntable. Since I don't have one, I made one. I used the cake pan to our the bottom part of a cake pan to our carrier, and then set it on a can of beans. I'm trying to do this quickly, so my layers are a little uneven. Normally, if I was making this cake for anyone special, I would make it look much more better. But baking is just a learning process, so it's okay to make mistakes. Plus, the crumbs make a great snack. In my clean, ice-cold mixing bowl, I have some soy milk, some strawberry jam, and some fresh strawberries that I've mushed up so they're a complete mash. I also added some powdered sugar to help thicken it up. After my soy whipped cream forms stiff peaks, I know it's done. I'm going to refrigerate it just a little bit and then start layering it into my cake and use it as an overtop frosting. Now that my frosting whipped cream is ready, I'm just going to put a layer between every one of my cake layers and all around the cake. After I cover the top relatively well, I start going down the sides and trying to cover them to hide the cake as best as I can. This is my finished cake. It has 3 layers with 2 layers of whipped cream and then whipped cream all along the edges. I plated it on a small plate with a strawberry cut and some whipped cream along the side.